Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Aiden.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together, collectively, in a room, we make three of the ever-expanding pool of Office Blokes, don't
Correct. We are. We do.
Not even all blokes.
No. Well, debatable.
It's just in this room. Yeah, we are the Office Blokes. And Office Bloke Mike is still off, and he may be for a little bit. So, that's why Office Bloke Aiden's stepping in.
Happy to step in, yeah.
Yeah.
The youth. It's got the opposite end of the spectrum, haven't we? Gone from really, really old to really, really young.
Well, we've kind of taken the oldest one by a decade and then just dropped it down to another young one by about a decade.
Yeah, by about a decade.
Also. Anyway, and check out Office Blokes game. You know, we went axe throwing last night and it was awesome, and it's going to be out very soon.
We went playing cricket as well.
Yeah, went to some batting cages for cricket. That was interesting. I'm actually aching today.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You need to get more to the gym.
I know. I really do. I did go to the gym yesterday as well, though. Anyway, right. 10 minutes of Bill Burr telling the truth. This looks like it's off his new special.
This little clip does, yeah. I don't know if it's all from this.
Right.
Because it's 10 minutes of Bill Burr telling the truth.
Yeah.
That could be different areas of his comedy stuff. What he's been doing.
Right.
So, but that is from his new special, yeah, correct.
It's definitely a guy who speaks his mind and tells the truth. And
he's very observational. Quite like him.
It's madness that he's becoming so big in this sort of, not necessarily Hollywood as such, but he's getting bigger movie roles, TV roles. Yeah. And considering the content of his stand-up, he's pretty savage, isn't he?
He is, very.
But anyway, well...
do you know who he's in?
I've heard of him, but I've never actually listened to his comedy or anything. So.
Okay.
He's doing quite a lot of TV stuff, and he's in The Mandalorian, or was in The Mandalorian.
I've seen it.
Breaking Bad.
Yep,
he was in him. Anyway, we'll get into it. 10 minutes of Bill Burr telling the truth.
I saw a woman a couple months back, professional soccer player, right? She goes on to ESPN or one of these sports channels, and she starts bitching, going like, I don't understand, how come female athletes don't make as much as male professional athletes? Right? And all of these men had to sit there and act like they didn't know what the answer was. They had to sit there like dumbfounded, like, I don't know. Why is that? That is a conundrum. I have no idea. Literally, I'm sitting at home screaming at the TV because you don't sell any fucking tickets! Nobody is going to women's soccer games. You're playing in a 20,000-seat arena. 1,500 people show up. That's not a good night. The promoter lost his fucking ass on that gig. I don't know.
He's right.
Yeah, big time. Mm-mm. He's definitely right, I think.
But they've just had the women's Euros over here, and do you know how many people were in attendance at the final?
27,000, wasn't it?
27.
Oh, nah, because I saw a photo and Wembley looked pretty full. I want to say like 80,000.
87,000.
87,000.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
England v Germany women's.
17 million people watched it in the UK.
I watched it.
Well, didn't they?
I watched it.
I forgot.
I didn't
I was
watch it,
going to, but I just forgot.
I watched it because Gaynor wanted to watch it, sort of thing. So
I mean, maybe that's the sign of things to come, because if you look at the crowd, the sort of general demographic of the crowd, there was more families, there was kids there was a lot of women there in attendance, and
a lot of married women there to each other.
That bit he kind of goes on to. I forgot my train of thought there. Don't matter.
About why they get paid the same. He's right though. I mean, even when you watch women's football over here, the Man City women play at the Academy Arena, which holds about 5,000, is it? Something like that.
If that really.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He expands on the fact that women should be supporting women's sports. You know, you can't just put it on the men all of a sudden.
That's right.
And it seems like for the Euro final, women were supporting women's sports, and that's sort of the way it should be. You know? Get behind it. You can't just moan about the guys.
So get behind the ironing board, get behind them.
It's definitely on the rise though, women's football.
Big time. It's hugely on the rise. I remember at school, girls went on to play soccer at school.
Really?
Yeah, it just wasn't an option for them.
Yeah.
So it was so no one played it until recently. So they can now play it at school and stuff like that, which is it's obviously getting bigger and bigger, and we've just won the Euros.
I just wonder if it will be the more family friendly version of football.
Probably,
the more kid-friendly, you know, the language you hear at football just from your dad alone. Like at the women's game, you can't imagine it's going to be anywhere near that.
No.
I find a lot of that racial stuff like fascinating. You know, like the different rules of like who gets in trouble, who doesn't. Like I've noticed black people have the genius to put the curse word after they say the race of the person, where white dudes, we always put it in front. And if we would just make that little adjustment, we could save so many careers, so many jobs could be saved in the white community if we would just put it after. You never notice that in conversation? You hear a black guy being like, man, I was standing there, this Asian motherfucker came in, he starts talking about, you don't even hear it. You're just sitting there, oh, what did this Asian motherfucker do? I would love to hear the rest of this story, right? Dude, I would tell the exact same story, right? I'm standing there, right? This fucking Asian comes in, right? Everybody's like, whoa, hey, easy.
True,
What year is it, you
yeah.
know? It's like, dude, I just said what he said. I just preempted the fuck. That's all I did. He suggested he's hooking up with
Completely
people's
changes it,
mothers.
doesn't it?
I'm not even doing that. It's just a quick, I got it out of the way. Just how I talk. This fucking guy came in, this is fucking Asian. Yeah, there's nothing stopping you other than the fact that you guys are just into destroying each other. No, now it's gonna get quiet. I see all that sneaky shit you do. Ladies, if you could just support the WNBA the way you support a fat chick that's proud of her body and is no longer a threat to you, you know? That league would be doing better numbers than the NBA. Oh my God. That's one of the saddest things I've ever seen. Oh my God, you're a goddess. You're gorgeous. You look great in that bikini. I would kill myself if I looked like that. Keep eating. Keep eating. Lose a toe, you fat bitch. That's how it's become. Fucking U.S. Everything's so goddamn every fucking joke you tell. Well, what did you mean about that? I didn't go to the gym today. Are you calling me fat? I feel fucking triggered. Gotta fucking apologize to everybody. This is how screwed up my country is right now. You know Bryan Cranston, right? That dude did a movie. He played a quadriplegic. And people gave him shit. Being like, why is there an able-bodied person playing a quadriplegic? It's because it's called acting, you dumb fuck. See, if he was a quadriplegic playing a quadriplegic, that's not acting. That's just fucking laying there saying shit that someone else wrote. So tell us, what did you do to prepare for the role? Well, I dove head first into the shallow end of a pool when I was 23. I feel like I've been preparing for this role for my whole life. Right, what is up next for you? Well, they're gonna do a reboot of Top Gun. I'm gonna fly it with my tongue. Co-pilot's gonna be transgender. So everybody will be happy. She won't die. Her discarded dick will block her head from the canopy. There'll be a gender-neutral bathroom on the plane. How fucking dumb is that? That's literally like watching a movie. Why didn't you have a murderer play a murderer? And how come the guy he shot, I saw him in another movie? I mean, what the fuck is going on? No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I think white women started it. It's the worst. The fucking worst. It's all they do is bitch, moan, and complain. I had no idea how difficult it was to be a white woman in the United States of America. Evidently, it's really difficult. Yeah, they're always bitching. Do you have any idea what it's like to be me? Well, I imagine it would be slightly less awesome than my life. What happened to you today, sweetheart, huh? Did they not chill your rosé? You know? Was the trolley not running down at the mall? What happened? No, it's unreal. I'm really fucking annoyed how white women have the fucking balls to throw my white privilege in my face, you know? Sort of separate themselves from these white males with their white male privilege. It's like, bitch, you're sitting in the jacuzzi with me. The fuck are you talking about? Yeah, quit your fucking whining. Look, Here's a little caveat here, so you don't think I'm a complete asshole right out of the gate. All right, if you live in some honey boo boo lifestyle on the Appalachian Trail, you know, your uncle just banged you in the dirt. All right, every white person likes to lie to themselves.
What a bad edit. No, I feel with that. Yeah, his new special, he goes in hard on white women, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like, I think that one was Paper Tiger, the special before.
Well, this is it. I think this is from his new one here.
Yeah.
Guy's hysterical, man, isn't he?
It is my favourite comic.
Yeah.
He really is.
That they were alive, 150 years ago, that they would have been working on the Underground Railroad, trying to help slaves escape, right? I would have been one of the good white people. I would have taken time out of my day, risked my life, and the reality is you'd be doing back then exactly what you're doing today. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. Maybe a little hashtag, Black Lives Matter. Oh my God, my heart breaks on my L-shaped couch. My favorite thing about the Black Lives Matter marches was the store windows that would have the plywood over the windows, and then it would say Black Lives Matter on top of the plywood. I just love the duality of that message, you know? It's like, Black Lives Matter, we're all the same, we're all one. Don't burn down my store, you fucking animal. Everybody is welcome in this store. Anyone can come in, one at a time. That's how they argue, as far as I can tell. All right, if they're right, they argue the point. And they stay on point and make sure you stay on point until you're down on your knees, apologizing, begging for forgiveness. All right? No problem with that, totally respect it. But here's the thing, if they're wrong, they go rogue. They go off-road. They start thinking of shit you're sensitive about, maybe you don't get along with your dad, and in their head, they just start concocting this evil statement. Totally designed, this desperate Hail Mary attempt to make you so fucking mad, you just call them a cunt. That's what it is. And cunt trumps all the bullshit they did to start the argument. Now it's not about that. Well, that's no reason to call me a cunt. And then that's it. You're in this room now, right? My girl knows my big fear in life is to be that dude who grows old, grows old alone, has like that basement apartment, just screaming up at the younger couple, turn it down! That isn't music! So I noticed that anytime she was losing a fight, out of nowhere, she'd just be like, well, that's why you're just gonna grow old and be alone. Then I'd lose my shit. The next thing you know, I'm in the kitchen washing dishes for the 9th fucking time in a row. This is what the argument was about. I was so right. What happened? So if you learn anything from my ignorance tonight, just know this. Next time you're in a battle with your beautiful woman, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, and they start out of nowhere, okay? You're winning and they just start saying that crazy shit out of nowhere. Just know in that moment you've won the fight, okay? All right? Don't get mad. Bob and weave, slip all of that shit. Maybe because you got a little dick. Just let that slide. Stay in the pocket of the argument. Okay? It's over. The argument is over. You've won. Just take a knee and run out the clock. All right? Yes. Lean on the ropes. Let them punch themselves out. And then in the end, you throw their psychology right back at them. Well, maybe we should discuss it later when you calm down. And they won't hook up with you for a couple of days. Who cares? Who cares? You rub one out. Rub one out like a man. It's the champagne of victory. No means no. That's another one. No means no. It's like, no, it doesn't. All right? Look, no means no. No, that means no. All right, but no, stop it. What are you doing? Oh my God. You're being so bad. Stop it. No. Yeah, that's not a fucking no. That means I want to do it, but I'm afraid you're going to judge me, so I'm just going to make it look like it was your idea so you don't figure out that I've already performed this act with 40 other fucking people. Right? But then you go to court and you get a bad read and there's some guy reading it. Your Honor, she said no. Stop it. What are you doing? You're being so bad. Yeah, and you're just sitting there like, she didn't fucking say it like that. She didn't say it like that.
Absolute, it's the highest level of comedy.
Now about
It's the comedy bit of anger that gets me. He's so angry that he's just funny.
Yeah.
When it comes like he's saying there, I can just imagine me saying like, didn't fucking say it like that.
Yeah.
It's no, you said it.
It's a well-crafted bit, that, isn't it? Because just that pause where he goes, no doesn't always mean no. And then you can hear everyone in the crowd go, oh, what the fuck is he going to say? He's just a genius.
He's a comic genius. He is. Yeah, like you say, he's definitely on my list of top comedians.
Yeah,
you know, that list probably consists of 8 to 10 people, but he's definitely.
He's like
pushing for number one.
He's like a really good musician to me, where you can just put on one of his specials that you've watched 10 times and you can just sit there and enjoy it. You know, like a good album.
He never fails to deliver, because not only just on his specials, but even when he's on like Conan or he's on a talk show or doing whatever he does, he just in general chat, his podcast, he's a funny man.
Yeah.
Because he just talks about everyday life.
Yeah.
Which we can all relate to. Yeah, hysterical. Liked him. What do you think of him?
I thought it was good. Yeah, it was funny. Mm-hmm. I'm not really into comedians as well, so I don't really like stand-up, but that was good.
Doesn't run in the family then?
We'll convert you to the ways of stand-up. Well, standing in for Mike.
Yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.